Hi everyone, my name is Leanne and welcome back to Way of the Butterfly. I'm so happy to see you. Every month I ask the angels and the guides for a message, what we should focus on for the month of May. And for this month they gave me justice. Let's look at the card a little closer. We see a woman sitting between two pillars. Behind her is the purple curtain of wisdom. In her right hand, she holds a sword, and in her left hand, she holds balanced scales. Also on her left is a golden owl. The sword is in her right hand, the hand of action, and the sword represents the sword of truth. It's able to cut through falsehoods and lies. The scales represent balance, and this is emphasized by the owl. Remember the saying, as wise as an owl? Note that this is a woman, not a warrior, charging into the battle, cutting down anyone who stands in his way. The woman is sitting, and we should be listening to all sides. Justice, in the language of the soul, is not about retribution and punishment, either punishing someone else who has a different opinion or punishing ourselves when we get cross with ourselves. Rather, what justice is about using our intuition and wisdom to be able to see the truth. Remember that an owl has really large eyes, so this is all about clarity. That we can act in a balanced way. When we decide that we are right and someone else is wrong, what tends to happen is that we stop listening to the other perspective. Let me tell you the parable of the elephant. A group of blind men who'd never experienced an elephant before heard that such an animal was coming to their village, and they decided to get together and go and inspect it by touch. The first man felt the trunk and said, "My goodness, an elephant is like a snake." The second man, who was feeling the ear, said, "An elephant is like a big fan that flaps around." The third, who was touching the leg, said, "Wow, an elephant is strong like a tree trunk." The fourth man, who was touching the side of the elephant, said, "My goodness, an elephant is like a wall." The fifth man, who happened to be feeling the tail, said, "An elephant is like a rope." And the last man, who happened to be touching the tusk, said, "An elephant is smooth and hard, like a spear." So who was right? They all were. The moral of the story is, just because someone else has a different perspective doesn't mean they're wrong. It means their perspective does need to be considered so that we can have a greater understanding of what the truth really is. So, as we go into the month of May, let's act in a balanced way and remember the elephant. If you like this video, I would be so grateful if you would press the thumbs up button and you would subscribe to the channel. Above all, I do wish you much light and love and balance as we all go into May.